Alright, rock and roll. Straight in to win, and to collect some sin, perhaps. This is Sancticide. Now, every now and then, a game will drop out of the blue, which will give you a nice surprise. This was it. Um, I was dropped a key from the developers in return for creating some content that could go out on the great internet to share information that this exists. And I was kind of dreading going into it and playing it because I'm like, oh, I'm tired and I don't want to take on something else and be tired doing it. And turns out, so far, that, let me move my mouse over here, that it's a bit of a mix of all the kinds of things that I like. Which probably means that nobody else likes it, actually. But we've got a bit of story, we've got a bit of lore, we've got a bit of adventure, we've got a bit of travel, and a bit of combat. We've got a little bit of everything, and the combat is, it's difficult but not impossible. And so I'm a liking things like that, you know. I'm a like it like that. I like it like that. So we have our dude. There's also I've completed several missions actually, and I did the last one without streaming it, which is a bit rare. But I wasn't sure I'd be able to defeat the bad guys, but I hid myself in an area where they could only get at me one by one, and there you go. You know, destroyed the power of the group. It's very beautiful. It is. Yeah, you could find things to criticize. Perhaps they do use too many of the same models too often, but it's quite the adventure. And this is this is like the heavens, so sky ground, and you get sent down to the lower regions to collect for sins. And the style of the worlds mixes old and new things together, so that's kind of interesting. I like that. This is probably not correct, but at least it's interesting. And hold on, I get get the inventory here. Bunch of different weapons. Oh, I didn't realize I had that. I need that. Hold on. No, no, I didn't mean to get rid of it. How about that? Oh, two-handed and one-handed. Okay. Okay. So we got. Oh no! Two-handed, one-handed, ranged, and I haven't picked up any armor as far as I can see. I've picked up a cat-shaped pillow. I don't seem to have any ammo. Okay. I guess that's who I can become. These are the quests. And I have 15 skill points. Can't actually tell which ones I've selected already. Okay, I think they do go grey after you've bought them. Okay. There we go. Just upgraded myself a little bit. Okay, let's do a little bit of sharing online. Should title it. Oh, I can't reach the spacebar button. It's down the. It won't let me reach the spacebar button. Okay. Let's title it For My Sins. Copy. Post that on Facebook. And share it on X as well. And then come back and click live and click the messages. Okay, cool. Made it back. Right.
I don't want to push it, but yeah.
Wait a second.
Just
Same job, same stupid people around me. Oh, and the supervisor's literally out of this world.
it's funny. So this does run in VR, in the UE VR mod. But I'm just enjoying it more on the flat screen.
This is going to be harder than I had thought.
Oh no, Ezekiel. It is not the world that is to blame. It is you who are just a failure.
Oh, screw you, you feather twat. That guy was waiting for me with a knife. He's some friggin' fanatic hiding in that damn village at the end of the world and...
Say it, Ezekiel.
What?
Admit that you are a failure.
No.
Do I have to have the conversation
Who is
again?
it that stands before my face?
Zeke, it is me. You stupid or what?
I ask again, who stands before my face?
Failure.
In the book of Genesis, when God expels Cain, he places a mark on his forehead. Not as a punishment, but as a reward, so that no one would kill him despite being an outcast and a murderer. God also gives Cain words of encouragement. Do you know what they are?
That he will have offspring, unlike his brother.
Depending on the translation, God tells Cain that he will surely overcome sin, which is a command. In another version, sin will be overcome, which is a prophecy. My favorite is the one where God tells Cain that he can overcome sin.
Oh, right, great, how uplifting. And what makes you remember these wise words at this particular moment?
Thou mayest. Truly words to live by. Your failure. The fact that you lost and perhaps will lose again. And again. And again. God gave humans free will, and this part has always fascinated me. You are the only creatures that bear failures so persistently, and yet keep trying.
Thank you, I guess.
That was not a compliment, Ezekiel. It is the essence of making a bad choice that fascinates me. I am only interested in bad choices since I am unable to make them myself. I cannot make mistakes. I so much as never make mistakes because I simply cannot. Whereas you humans keep making mistakes constantly. Fascinating.
All right then, all-knowing angel. Dylan, please, where do I find this Severius? The trail went cold, like Rule's neck.
No.
No?
No. You have to find him yourself. Go. Make more mistakes and then I will be watching. I always watch.
But how do I find him? This world is vast.
It is also full of wise people.
Ask wise people about Severius' whereabouts. Okay. Okay, go that way. Okay. Alright. I need to talk to the
Come by for
armor
a drink
agent.
sometime, Zeke. We'll talk and have a laugh.
Dude, you're just walking in squares.
Hey, may I ask you a question?
Go ahead, Zeke.
I'm looking for a certain sinner.
And what? You need new weapons?
No, it's not about that. I need information.
Information? You know, Zeke, I haven't been in the loop of gossip and rumors for hundreds of years. And you want to ask me about some news?
You know who I'm looking for, right? Unfortunately, the trail went cold for me. Couldn't get any information from the last person who saw the deader.
You couldn't? Or you didn't try?
My hand slipped.
You're old and yet so foolish. Many had their hands slip and then regretted it, you know? Today it's an informant, and tomorrow it might be an innocent person. Have you thought about that?
I don't need a moral lecture, Stratolates. I need to find Severius. He's not on the radar. It's as if he vanished.
Maybe he's hiding in a place the radar doesn't reach. It just crossed my mind. Ugh, never mind.
It's important. Tell me.
Well, my tongue slipped just like your hand did. There are places where even them at the top don't see everything.
For example?
The cage.
The cage. Damn. How obvious. How do you know he's there?
I don't know, and don't even suggest that I do. If you say that again, I'll smack you.
Relax, calm down. Why get worked up? Thanks for the tip.
That's no tip, Zeke. You figured it out yourself. The Archangel arrives soon, and you're suggesting I'm withholding information about a fugitive. I don't know anything like that.
Still, thanks. The cage is one of the last places the Sin Collector Corps doesn't venture into. There are surely hundreds of runaways and debtors there.
Darkest under the lamplight, right? The cage is a treasure trove. But for now, no one has the courage to take it on. Maybe not courage. Perhaps just not the time.
I think we have plenty of time for that.
I wish I could believe that, Ezekiel. Truly, I wish I could.
Investigate the cage. Excuse me? Strange mix of weapons I have. I am going into the cage with a giant fucking sword.
You can shave your head bald, wear any disguise you like, and parade around with a gladius. But I'd recognize that wicked smile anywhere.
Art? My good fucking god. I don't know what to say.
You can start by telling me your name, the actual one, not the one I used to know you by.
Ah, right. Because you didn't know. I feel foolish. It happened so suddenly. I thought I would save them, you know? I did it for them. I thought they were part of the deal. Turned out, they were not.
Be honest. How do you feel about it? About, you know, all of it.
It's not easy, and no one said it would be. But it's hard to deny that angels really exist, and if I serve the angels, I have to be on the right side. That much seems obvious. As long as sinners and monsters are my enemies, I have no doubts.
So you will serve them as long as you don't receive a mission that you don't want to carry out?
Art, I sincerely hope it never comes to that. I can't imagine a world where God and all his faithful are wrong.
You don't have to convince me, not in these times, not in this place. I'm not proud of everything I do either. I've even thought about it myself sometimes. But it's not important. It's not the time for chit-chat.
You're right, let's leave it behind. My name is Ezekiel the Seventh, a legally operating sin collector in the service of them at the top. And I've come to fulfill a contract on a certain Severius.
Ezekiel, Zeke, did you just say that you came for Severius? Here? To the cage?
Do you know him?
Do you know why the cage is still standing? Not because of the anomaly that hides us from the emissary's gaze. The cage stands because the people inside stick together and don't screw each other over.
So you do know him?
Zeke, we won't give Severius up, but we won't protect him either. The council ruling over the cage has its own opinions on various matters, often acting inconsistently. I'll let you in, but you will have to behave.
I'm only interested in Severius, no one else.
This is no man's land, Zeke. Here, it matters who you know, and if you can defend yourself. If someone messes with you, you can retaliate. But we won't tolerate a massacre. Understood? The last thing we need is a killer hobo with a gladius.
Severius, you understand, Art? Just give me Severius and I'm out of here.
You don't have to, Zeke. I mean, you're welcome here, and if you want to talk, we're still friends, right?
Yeah, sure, of course. We have a lot to catch up on.
A whole lot.
So that's how fighting the apocalypse looks like. Reverend Severius, what a joke. Bloody hell, so much unkosher stuff. It must be truly a blind spot for the emissaries.
Have a good day, Sin Collector, even if it's your last one.
For a change, here the sinners hang the believers. I'm looking for a fugitive. His name is Severius. Have you seen him by any chance, or know someone who did?
Get the fuck out of here, Sin Collector, before I put a bullet in your goddamn cerebrum.
Calm down. I was just asking.
Then you asked the wrong guy, you son of a bitch.
I'm looking for a fugitive. His name is Severius. Have you seen him by any chance, or know someone who did?
Don't know. Don't care.
Maybe you should start caring, huh?
Maybe you should fuck off.
I'm looking for a fugitive. His name is Severius. Have you seen him by any chance, or know someone who did?
Fuck. It does ring a bell, you know? I don't know. Maybe you can somehow refresh my memory, huh?
Maybe I can gut you like a fucking pig. Does that proposition sound tempting?
Charming fucker you are. Go away from the center and try to reach the distillery. If someone is hiding away from you, that's a good starting place.
All right then, time to trespass private property.
Our Father who art in heaven, can't you see I'm doing something?
I like that mechanic. I like the fact it does it automatically, and you don't have to screw with everything.
out to fight you. I'm here for Severius.
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Spare your life, shall I?
Trees, water. You can pretend that everything is all right. I'm looking for a fugitive. His name is Severius. Have you seen him by any chance? Or know someone who did?
Never heard of this guy before. If you're looking for anyone, the best place to start is the marketplace. It's all hustling and bustling. Eventually, everyone gets there.
Okay, where is this marketplace?
Just go toward the center of the cage, obviously. It's probably the most colorful place in this entire shithole, you know? A lot of stalls, booths, and such things.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Okay, that is quite impressive.
Ooh.
Oopsie.
Did you like that? Did you? Not really here, are you? Okay.
If Severius is a sinner, why do they depict him in such a religious way?
Stop it. I like the fact there's a time limit on the looting that you can do there.
I need to find a spark plug to start this crane. Probably. I never graduated from a polytechnic.
Oh, just pick that up automatically. Okay. Spark plug. Yeah, but then how do I get... How do I get back? I can't jump. There's no jump button. What am I missing? Is there a way up from here? Not that way. Press E to turn on generator. Missing spark plug. Okay, spark plug must be hidden down here somewhere. Batteries. Men's magazines.
I still can't get used to the way you dress.
I'm having a bad day, but I'll still give you 3 seconds of advantage.
Advantage? What do you mean?
2.
Where's he going? Ah, there's stuff over there. And how do I get there? There, through there.
Great, I can return to the control console.
What? Dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere. What a song that was. What a song. How do I get up there? Not even being shot at by somebody. One more? No, no. It's a bit, I don't know what that is. There's a lot of explosives there. Hold on. No, no, no. I need to go back up here because I need to get across here. What the hell is G17? Okay. I'm supposed to come up here and then what? Okay. I think I just dropped down here. All right there.
Fuck, I hate sewers.
What in God's name is... I get the feeling I should have gone the other way, but I just... I knew there was a... My sword is too big. How are you guys? My sword is too big. Ooh, dead bodies everywhere.
Crookeds, as always, dwelling in the dark.
What?
I thought it was just a matter of a fuse, but it seems that the machine is stuck. Someone did it on purpose.
Don't look at me like that. I didn't do anything.
I'm not pointing a finger or anything, but if you can remove that damn blockade, it would be wonderful.
If they don't want to open it, I'll do it by myself.
Okay, what have I not done? Something is blocking something. Dude said that something was blocking something. What was blocking what? Needs another fuse.
Look, someone really pulled a dirty trick on you. I had to use a lot of strength to fix it.
Crazy folk these days. Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take the fuse. I won't need it, and I already wrote it off the supplies list.
Okay, just had to talk to that random dude there that there was no indication of that, but never mind. Okay. Okay, this door is now open. this how I got here? What are you doing over there?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Okay. How do I get to the marketplace, dude? I've turned on the machine.
This guy smells like purple?
Look at him. Sanctimonious piece of shit.
Angels are not like I was told they are.
It's gonna be me coming for your soul now.
bullets up your arse. Fuck me, it hurts.
I'm looking for a fugitive. His name is Severius. Have you seen him by any chance, or know someone who did?
Severius. Of course, I know him. You said you're looking for him because...
I need to find him, that's all. So where is he?
Huh. Try looking at that ruined building, you know? I've heard it's his favorite place to roam around. Have a nice day.
An icon of Severius? That's blasphemous.
Smooth transitions. Nice audio design as well. The different surfaces under your feet have those different sounds.
Hey, you!
You're just a clown. Leave for me. A flesh wound.
Lackey.
See you on the other side. Come for me.
Shit, man.
You don't stand a chance. I am not a number. I am a free man. There is nothing that I owe him. Don't cry now. You're coming back anyway.
I've lost track of time after the first year of the apocalypse.
48 is there. Can't get down there. There's no way to go.
You don't understand. Move aside, you fanatics! There shall be no man able to stand before you. For the Lord, your God, shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon, as he hath said unto you. Rebellions, uprisings, schemes, all the earthly toil and vain. The world is dead. No children are born. The earth revolves no more. Severius may flee, but Herma will become his grave.
Undefeated. Undefeated. Oh, I've been here. There's no need to go. There's no signpost to get back. So I came in. There's a post.
I had him. Damn it, I almost had him.
I know, Ezekiel, and I saw it. You need to catch him as quickly as possible. For now, we are keeping him on the radar, so we are certain he is in Herma.
That's probably good, right? Herma is a breeding ground for fanatics. It's hard to find a place with that many lunatics per square meter.
Ezekiel, Zeke, do take this task seriously, will you? You have Severius marked, and now you just need to take one precise shot. No playing the hero, no lecturing him, no monologues, no bragging. You can even skip the legal jargon.
What a modern vocabulary. And why are you so concerned about this, Azzy? After all, Herma is swarming with fanatics and envoys. Can't you have some cherub take care of him?
I could, yes. Just that he is more likely to take care of the cherub instead. Zeke, do get ready for the meeting with him. Severius is strong. Very strong. It is not his strength that makes him dangerous, but his charisma. He can sway anyone to his side.
Even you? Ha! That sounds odd. So we're chasing him down for being a good debater, huh?
We are chasing him down for being a dangerous rebel, who incites ordinary people to commit blasphemy against God. Every moment this man is free is another moment he convinces the faithful to join his side.
Between the two of us, Ozzy, why do you care? Some time ago you said there are no innocent people.
Oh, there are no innocents, but there are different degrees of wrongdoing. And I want there to be more lost idiots than dangerous blasphemers, you understand? So sharpen your gladius, Ezekiel. Take a leak twice, and get to work.
Before I go, I have a question. I was in that village where I met Ruel, then in the cage. It's a gigantic difference, you know? How people used to live, and how they live now. I mean now, after you, angels, descended upon the earth.
And where are you headed with this conversation, Sin Collector?
I'm headed to Herma, pun intended. In Herma, as usual, there's probably misery, and I wonder why. Why not let people live their final days with dignity? They're going to die anyway. Why not let them live as they want until the final judgment arrives?
First, you tell me why. Why not simply help them?
Because they're not worth it.
Bold words, but true.
So, what's your answer then?
Plain and simple. We do not have the budget for it. The apocalypse was planned thousands of years ago, tailored precisely to suit a world that would fit within an area smaller than what we currently call the Edge. Back then, the population was estimated to be only a few dozen million people.
And that's really it? I mean, God just being too poor to afford things?
Not God, Ezekiel. Us. We are now waiting for his return, and in his absence, we execute the plan. Cannot stretch the budget forever, as people with white shirts and ties used to say. Whilst on the same budget, we are now forced to execute a plan of an entirely different magnitude. People have cars, rifles, and there are billions of them.
Yup, and they're putting up a fight. I remember the first days when the military fought against the envoys. I even remember reports of nukes being dropped before the TV went silent.
What nonsense, is it not? Nuclear bombs, it sounds so absurd, and yet there it was. Of course, it did not change anything, do not even think that. It could not have averted the apocalypse. But it is a fact that we had to pull a lot of reserves from the heavenly hosts.
That's what you get when you order the lowest bidder apocalypse from a shitty website.
Very funny, Ezekiel. I am quite certain the folks in Herma who drink their own urine shall laugh hard when they hear that. Well, unless they kill you for using unkosher language or your eccentric appearance, that is.
And here's our employee of the month. Bravo! Give the man a round of applause.
Employee of the month? I'm not sure if even a day has passed. I don't even know if time is flowing.
Achieving the monthly target in a day, and still so modest. The priests will really take a liking to you.
Priests? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the big shots. Fat cats. Bosses.
Fat cats. You were supposed to get me a share of the profits.
I will, once there are profits to share. Don't be so petty.
Petty? Do you know how much effort it takes to distribute these fucking clay tablets? These things are heavy, man.
Samuel.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, listen, buddy. Pal, everything is going well. You focus on the tablets. I'll handle the profits, okay? Okay.
I swear, if you're trying to screw me over...
See you soon!
Do you have something for me? If not, then be a sport and fuck off. The world is decaying before our eyes, and you're wandering aimlessly.
I see that sociability is not kosher. I need to find Severius before he escapes. If Herma is the best them at the top can offer, then I'll keep it to myself.
Where's... oh shit. I need to...
Jesus Christ and Mary, the ever virgin, be praised.
If you say so.
You are a sin collector, right? Of course. I can see that. Kind sir, do accept me into your ranks.
Accept you into the what?
I want to become a sin collector just like you.
You can't be serious, Misha. We've already talked about this.
Silence, woman. This might be our only chance.
You don't want to become a sin collector.
I do. I swear to God, I do.
Shut your mouth. You don't even know what it means to be a sin collector. It's better to stay with your family. At least you'll be doing something useful.
See? Even a sin collector says the same. You're not cut out for it.
Oh, I understand. The oldest trick in the book? First, climb the ladder, then kick it down, right?
What did you just say to me?
You just don't want to share. Don't want anyone to take your cozy position away, huh? Of course, even after the apocalypse, there are those who cling to their seats.
Do you want to become a sin collector? Do you really want it, despite my warnings? Fine. I'm not your nanny. The Citadel is in that direction. Hard to miss. It's quite a journey, of course, but if you want to be a sin collector, go ahead. Be brave.
Thank you, kind sir. You won't regret it, truly.
Well, I, for one, certainly won't.
Shit. Oh. Oh.
I've lost track of time after the first year of the apocalypse.
Praise the Lord.
Truly so.
Oh shit. Hold on, let's just get that. What the hell killed me there? Whatever that is, it's terrifying. How come my force powers didn't work? Don't fall in the water, dude. The water's nasty. Blood river.
I mean, it was bound to happen. There are so many weird holy folk flocking into the town every day.
Am I the first sin collector you've seen?
just think I missed something. Wow, it's a whole town.
it is a miracle. Welcome, Ezekiel the Seventh. I knew we would eventually meet, but I honestly hoped it wouldn't be now.
Severius, now hear this. I, Ezekiel the Seventh, a legitimate sin collector in the service of them at the top, have come for your soul.
Sin collector, I fear you will find no sins in me to collect. As for my soul, I entrusted it to God long ago, just like these people have.
This is madness. Are you some kind of Kabbalist magician or some other damn thing?
No, I am just a man of God, plain and simple, without apocrypha, excessive interpretation, or being appointed in the post-apocalyptic chaos of all those monstrosities daring to call themselves angels. I am holy, undoubtedly and finally.
So, why did you betray them at the top?
Betray? My dear sweet child, why would you think I betrayed anyone? Is it because some feathered, linen-draped, self-proclaimed creature claiming to be a messenger of the Lord told you so? Oh, Ezekiel, the world is much, much bigger than you can imagine. You don't even comprehend who you work for, or to what end.
I am a sin collector, an emissary of the sole rulers of this world.
When you walk through the obverse, and people spit at the sight of you, how does that make you feel? When the proselytes consider you a mere executioner, when the emissaries treat you like any other sinner, when people in the cage shoot at you, and the faithful in Herma hide their children from you. Tell me, do you feel like an emissary of the Lord then?
I do the job that others refuse to do.
You do a job that doesn't need to be done in the first place. Killing is unnecessary, and therefore nobody has to do it. The kingdom of God will come unto earth. But first, the world must be cleansed of rebels, angels fallen from grace, and their foolish servants.
I don't believe that.
Tell me then, Sin Collector, tell me, Ezekiel the Seventh, what do you believe in?
I believe I am here to fulfill the will of them at the top.
The will of them at the top. My child, let me tell you what the will of God is. God's will is for people to survive this last ordeal, to drive out false prophets, to break the wings of those posing as angels, and stop tearing each other apart for a moment. That's the will of the higher powers, not parading in historical costumes and playing this cheap farce.
Let's find out how this performance ends.
I bear no hatred nor enmity towards you, Ezekiel. Remember this. My goodness. We got visited by the collector. Show him your love and devotion. Enough of bloodshed. I'm not going to let you lay ruin on this world.
Oh, it stops there. Can't believe it. Wow. Wow. I reached the end of the early access. It's so cool. This is Sancticide. You saw it. They're working on it, so apparently a new map is coming out soon. Apparently. Anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be good, stay cool, take care. Have a good one.